everyone, good morning and welcome to First Take. We have a special Thursday for you because this guy, this side, over here, he's here on a Thursday. Good morning to you, dog.
Yes, good morning. Thank you very much. How are you? Shay, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Who's the other guy? I don't even know him.
Stephen A. Hello.
What's up, Shay? What's up, Shay? You look marvelous.
Thank you.
Doggy, the Blazer.
The Blazers are tremendous. Blazer, what are you, crazy?
The Blazer's nice, but you should have had a different color tie. But it's good to see you, my brother. How you doing?
I like the blue. Good to have you aboard.
Listen, good morning, Stephen A. He didn't even have a tie on yesterday. Don't let him get on you about this now.
He didn't have a tie.
He did not. I did not. Kenny Smith is going to join us a little bit later on today. I didn't mean to call you up, but I had to do it. Let's go to last night. The play-in tournament continued to wow. We start in the West, where we got a vintage Steph Curry performance. 35 points, 11 in the last 10 minutes. He drained 7 triples. The Warriors got out to a slow start, and they were trailing by double digits in the fourth quarter. They rallied behind not only a great performance by Steph, but also Al Horford was clutch. So was Draymond Green defensively, essentially shutting down Kawhi Leonard late. Leonard was held to 2 points, 1 of 6 shooting from the field, with Draymond Green as his closest defender, according to Genius IQ. Leonard went 7 for 11 from the field against all other defenders. Additionally, 3 of Leonard's 5 turnovers were steals by Draymond Green. Here's Kawhi on Draymond and what happened last night.
They had a great game plan, just being physical all game. Making sure I don't get no catch and shoot shots, blitzing every, pick and roll, getting in the post, seeing 2 bodies. And then, Draymond, Hall of Fame defender. It was hard to even get shots up.
To hear one of the greats say that about me, man, that's special. That's why you do it, because you want respect from your peers.
Respect he definitely got, Draymond, last night. He was really impressive. Kawhi, on the other hand, giving his flowers. More impressive last night, though, was it Curry and what he was able to accomplish, or was it Draymond Green on Kawhi? Stephen A., what do you think?
You know what? Steph Curry is just so special, so phenomenal, and all of that stuff. I mean, he makes the extraordinary seem so ordinary. But it isn't. It's special. But I'm going to give this nod to Draymond Green. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 4-time champion. He's a future Hall of Famer. That was one of his finest moments. I mean, it was a spectacular performance. To hold Kawhi Leonard.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The Golden State Warriors are alive. They came back from 13 points down in the fourth quarter to beat the LA Clippers 126-121. Steph Curry had 35 points, 11 in the last 10 minutes, 7 threes. Al Horford, at 39 years old, hit 4 threes in the fourth quarter. It was vintage Warriors basketball. But here is the thing. Stephen A. Smith just said something on First Take that I need to break down. The question was simple. Who was more impressive last night, Steph Curry or Draymond Green? And Stephen A. did not hesitate. He gave it to Draymond. He said Draymond's defensive performance on Kawhi Leonard was one of the finest moments of his Hall of Fame career. Let me show you exactly what he said. Roll the clip. Did you catch that? Let me break this down because Stephen A. just went all in on Draymond Green. He said, to hold Kawhi Leonard to 2 points in the fourth quarter, to pick his pocket, to defend him on an inbound pass, to shield him from getting the ball, the quickness of foot, the ability to stay in front of him, to put the great Kawhi Leonard on lock and key, it was spectacular. And the numbers back it up. According to Second Spectrum, Kawhi Leonard was held to 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting with Draymond as his closest defender. Against all other defenders, Kawhi was 7 of 11. That is a massive difference. Draymond also had 3 steals on Kawhi, accounting for 3 of his 5 turnovers. And after the game, Kawhi himself called Draymond a Hall of Fame defender. He said, it was hard to even get shots up. Now, let's talk about the other side of this. The crew on First Take started debating whether Curry or Draymond was more important. And one of the analysts tried to give it to Curry. He said the Warriors scored 43 points in the fourth quarter. They won the game with offense. Horford hit 4 threes in a row. Curry set it all up. But Stephen A. would not budge. He kept coming back to Draymond. And here is why this matters. The Warriors have been counted out all season. People said they were too old. People said the dynasty was over. People said Draymond's antics were not worth it anymore. But last night, they showed exactly why they have 4 championships. They showed championship DNA. They showed that when the lights are brightest, when the game is on the line, they have 2 future Hall of Famers who can take over in completely different ways. Steph with the offense. Draymond with the defense. Now, let's talk about the Clippers. Because Stephen A. did not hold back on them either. He pointed out that in the last 5 years, the Clippers have missed the playoffs, got bounced in the first round 3 times, and now missed the playoffs again. That is the Kawhi Leonard era. For all the talent, for all the investment, for all the hype, they have nothing to show for it. And Stephen A. said something that really stuck with me. He said, even though Kawhi can play, he is not the person you would want as the leader of your franchise. That is the bottom line. Kawhi is a great individual talent. He is a 2-time Finals MVP. But he is not a leader. He does not galvanize the troops. He does not carry the franchise. He is not available enough. And the results speak for themselves. The Clippers started the season 6-21. They fought back to get to the play-in. And then they blew a 13-point lead in the fourth quarter at home. That is not championship basketball. That is a team that does not know how to close. And now, the Warriors move on to face the Phoenix Suns for the final playoff spot. If they win that, they get the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round. That is a brutal draw. But if they play like they did last night, if Draymond defends like that, if Steph shoots like that, if Horford comes off the bench and hits 4 threes in a row, they can make some noise. Stephen A. said it best. Draymond Green religiously wants to be recognized as one of the great defenders to ever play this game. And last night, he made his case. He showed that even at this stage of his career, even with all the drama, even with all the questions, he can still lock up the best players in the world when it matters most. I want to know what you think. Was Draymond more impressive than Steph last night? And are the Clippers the biggest disappointment of the last decade? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And subscribe if you want to stay locked in. We are building something real here. See you next time. Peace.